Welcome back to 90s Cars, the channel where legendary machines from the past roar back to life. If you're into turbocharged power, classic styling, and the golden age of American performance, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking you on a ride back to the late 80s to talk about one of the most underrated muscle cars ever built, the 1987 Buick Turbo T. In a decade ruled by Mustangs, Camaros, and Corvettes, no one expected Buick, a brand known for luxury and comfort, to produce a street monster that could outrun some of the best muscle cars of its era. But that's exactly what happened. The 1987 Buick Turbo T was part of the legendary Regal lineup and shared its DNA with the famous Grand National. Under the hood was something special, a 3.8-liter turbocharged V6 engine, producing around 245 horsepower and 355 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound wild today, but back in the late 80s, that was serious power, especially when it came from a V6 that could embarrass version 8S on the drag strip. The Turbo T looked almost identical to the Grand National, but it was lighter and came in more colors. The classic Regal body shape, chrome trim, and sleek stance gave it a subtle but intimidating presence. It wasn't flashy, and that's what made it dangerous. It was a sleeper, a quiet assassin on the streets. From the outside, you'd think it was just another Buick coupe. But when that turbo spooled up, you'd realize you were dealing with something far from ordinary. Performance-wise, this car was ahead of its time. It could run a quarter-mile in the mid-13-second range, and with a few modifications, owners were easily hitting the 12s. The combination of lightweight design, rear-wheel drive, and that responsive turbo made the Turbo T a true performer. It was Buick's way of saying, luxury can be fast too. The handling was smooth yet powerful, giving drivers the best of both worlds, a comfortable cruiser during the week and a drag strip warrior on the weekend. Inside, the 1987 Turbo T was pure 80s Buick luxury, plush seats, digital gauges, and that unmistakable GM interior feel. It wasn't about flash, it was about balance. Everything felt driver-focused, and when you hit the gas, the turbo whine reminded you that this wasn't just a pretty face, it was built to perform. Today, the 1987 Buick Turbo T stands as a symbol of a forgotten era when innovation beat expectation. It proved that Buick could make a car that didn't just look good, it could dominate. It was a rare blend of power, style, and subtlety, making it one of the coolest American cars ever built. If you ever see one of these on the street, respect it. Because behind that calm exterior lies one of the most surprising performance machines of the 1980s. Thanks for watching 90s Cars. If you enjoyed this look back at the 1987 Buick Turbo T, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more stories of legendary rides that defined a generation. 90s Cars, where history hits the road.